Hi students, this is part 2 of the video for today. So we just discussed kind of the mini lesson and the notebook check overview. Now this particular part of the video will go over what you missed as far as packet work and final project explanation. So on the screen, you can see the weekly schedule for our framework packet. Today, we're going to be tackling pages 1 and then 13 through 17. That might seem like a lot, but some of those pages are just explanation and some reminders. So I'm going to go over that here very shortly. And then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you can see that there are some required portions and then some optional portions as well. And again, we'll get into that a little bit more as through the packet here. So you created the one pager for your story, your mentor text, and that is to kind of compile everything in one spot so that when you go to create comparisons, you can do that. Now you're going to be working exclusively on your origin story. So you have your mentor text, which if you look at the working definitions to understand, your mentor text is the novel that is serving as your inspiration. So for example, if you were reading Legend, you have to figure out, okay, I need to create an origin story, which is of my creation. How did the world get to where it starts in Legend? Why is there an exam? Why are these exams happening? If it's Fahrenheit 451, why are we burning buildings or burning books? What happened originally? What characters were involved in the creation of these rules and customs. So you get to create that. Your packet work for today is page 1. And so that is page 1 is just right here. And it says character list. So you are creating a list of 5 characters and their particular archetypes, whether that is hero, villain, sidekick, whatever it is, or one of the character arcs that we've seen in our GIM kits. But you need to figure out, okay, what are the characters I'm going to use to tell the origin story? So the first thing I recommend doing is have just a basic overview of your plot. If I'm doing ponies, I'm going to think, okay, why do we have to mutilate the ponies? Why is that a rule that was created? Well, probably I'm thinking the ponies were out of control and they were using their horns to attack people and their wings to basically gain access to the sky and be able to harm humans in that way. So those things had to be cut off. And so I have to figure out who are the characters that are going to help me tell that story. And so that's what you'll do here with this list, this section, and then think, okay, who's my villain, who's my hero, and then what's the information I want to provide about them. That's the only section of these first few pages that you have to complete. Then you're going to skip ahead to page 13 with the creating interesting character section. If you'll notice, these first 2 pages are just explanation and a reminder of how we create dynamic characters or complex characters and flat characters. And so you want to make sure that you have a combination of the 2. Your goal then is to work through pages 15, 16, and 17. And this first character questionnaire is about your most important character or characters. And so think about your hero and your villain. It will be very smart to fill these out for your hero and your villain. Then you'll think about your secondary characters and you'll go through and you'll start to think, okay, right? How are my supporting characters? How are my sidekicks, my mentors, my, mother figures, the nurturing figures? How do they interact with this story and with the main character? And so you'll just complete these 2 pages as well. And that's really all you have to do for today. If you are thinking ahead to what you want your visual display to be, that's fine. You can start brainstorming, but the only thing that you're required to do today is to have kind of a basic thought in mind of what you want your plot to be, and then who are the characters that are going to help you tell that story. If you have any questions about this section of the packet, please email me. Like I said, I'm sending this out via email. You can just reply to that and it'll go directly to me and I'll be able to respond. But that is all that you have for today.